So President Obama, on his trip to Kenya, did something which was very powerful, in my opinion. He made the case for gay rights in a country that is not interested in it in any way, shape, or form. And Kenyan President Uhuru Kenyatta basically shut him down. So Obama makes a strong case, and then when the Kenyan president speaks, he followed it up with something that I think Obama wasn't even expecting this. So let's watch some of it.
With respect to the rights of gays and lesbians, I've been consistent all across Africa on this. I believe in the principle of treating people equally under the law, and that they are deserving of equal protection under the law, and that the state should not discriminate against people based on their sexual orientation. If you look at the history of countries around the world, when you start treating people differently, not because of any harm they're doing anybody, but because they're different, that's the path whereby freedoms begin to erode. When a government gets in the habit of treating people differently, those habits can spread.
The fact of the matter is that Kenya and the United States, we share so many values. But there are some things that we must admit we don't share. Our culture, our societies don't accept. It's very difficult for us to be able to impose on people that which they themselves do not accept. This is why I repeatedly say that for Kenyans today, the issue of gay rights is really a non-issue. We want to focus on other areas that are day-to-day living for our people. But as of now, the fact remains that this issue is not really an issue that is on the foremost mind of Kenyans, and that is the fact.
So you have to understand, in Kenya, homosexuality gets you 5 to 14 years in prison. So we're not just talking about a country where, like, oh, they're not pro-gay. It's not just that they're not pro-gay or like, oh, they just don't have gay marriage yet. No, you get jail time if you're gay. Jail time. Okay, so in my opinion, you look at a system like that, no, you're not within the realm of the debate that's respectable. You're way out of bounds. You're way outside of that. So I'm going to come here and give speeches, and you're going to talk back? No, let me explain something to you. The U.S. gives $749 million a year to Kenya. So you know what I do if I'm Obama after I hear him say that? When we get away from the cameras, I say to him, yeah, that's nice. We're cutting the funding. I really liked your response to me. In return, how about www.youloseyourmoney.com? How you like that? Unless and until you go out there and you apologize and you say, look, we're getting rid of the jail sentence for homosexuality. You don't want to play around, man. This is how you do politics the right way. This is how you do politics the right way. You say, this isn't negotiable. By the way, you guys know me. I'm in favor of cutting the aid to Kenya. I'm in favor of cutting the aid to Egypt. I'm in favor of cutting the aid to Israel. I want to cut, that kind of U.S. foreign aid across the board. Why? Because I don't know why the fuck we're spending that money there when we can't even turn the fucking water on in Detroit. We don't have our own shit to take care of here. We don't have a crumbling infrastructure that we need to fix. So we got our own money problems. We should deal with that here. But definitely what I would do is I would say, look, you're going to lose this money if you do not say we're not going to put them in jail anymore for being gay. The further change will come in time. Admittedly, you can't take the pendulum and swing it from putting people in jail for being gay and everybody hates gay people all the way to gay marriage in like 3 seconds, because then you're threatening an entire political upheaval and people rioting. Imagine that, people rioting because gays have rights. Insane. But the very least you could do is say, you're getting rid of the prison sentence for being gay. Or, we sit idly by and we lecture people about freedom and we say we fight wars for freedom. Meanwhile, we're giving nearly $1 billion to a country that admits that they put gays in jail. And then they spit in Obama's eye when he goes there and he gives a speech and he says, look, we need to treat people equal. This is the right thing to do. And they say, ha, no, but keep giving me money. How about you don't get any fucking money? How about that? You don't want to play this game, son. You don't want to play this game with us. All right? I mean, you try to act like, we have mutual respect for each other. You know, you have to tolerate the differences in systems. Tolerate the differences in systems? How about you tolerate gay people? How about that? You want to talk to me about tolerating the difference in systems? How about you tolerate people who are not exactly like you? How about you look at a community that's repressed and oppressed and put down, and you say, we'll be tolerant to them, and then maybe the U.S. will be tolerant to you in return and allow you to have some of that subsidy money. But unless and until you clean up your fucking act, you can kiss that goodbye.